All right, let's quickly go to the second part real quick. And I know really there are many ways people do it. I get it, but I want us to do it one time and right so that you don't, if not your leadership will challenge. I want to make sure you have minimal challenge because you've put some thought around it. Okay, let's go to the second part. Now, the first one we did was policy, right? Now let me tackle procedure. Remember again, I said based on the background information which is down, develop procedure for securing medical devices, MRI, CT scan, X-ray, and ensure the safety of patient. And I also said integrate emerging threats such as AI, remote work. Let's go. Let's see what it gives us. So you can see here, cybersecurity. Let me see if I'm sharing my screen. Yeah, I think I am. Okay. So you can see it's getting down to the scope of it. This is awesome because it breaks it down into the device security controls. You can see we talked about zero trust earlier on. They even mentioned it there also. Network segmentation, awesome. You can see access control, they went into it. Device hardening, disabling things you don't need. Data encryption. You can see now because it's procedure, they're now telling us the kind of encryption we should consider. They are getting into the details. Policy don't care about stuff like that, right? They even went into emerging threat mitigation. Regularly audit your AI driven, train staff on deepfake AI scam. That's awesome. So you can see even they went further into the threat and detection and incident response. So this is good stuff. So anyway, you get the gist. But believe it or not, like I said, this is what we're gonna do even for us with a client this week. So, but we have to make it meaningful and unique to their environment, right? So just make sure you know that. Okay, but that's it, really. That's really the gist of it. So hopefully this makes sense. That's the first one. Now let me jump into the assignment you're gonna work on for. And everybody, in 30 minutes, you should be done with the two assignments. Then I'll assign someone to quickly present for us. Um, okay, I like this. Somebody has a question. Somebody said, I believe the FCC also have a policy development software, right? There are many softwares out there. People use softwares to track and maintain their policy. Mostly they will not necessarily use it to build it. Maybe with AI now they might use some, but you build your policy, then you upload it into this tracker, GRC tools. The trackers will now help you to track the policy, especially dates. Maybe a policy is expiring, your review date. So if the review date is December 31st, it will start alerting you it's about to expire. So you need to renew it. So it becomes something you are reminded to update all the time, which is good. So those tools are designed for that. Then it depends on the frequency of the review, tier one, tier two, tier three. So you can build how you want your policy to function in those GRC tools. Okay. Somebody said could let's see. Yes, we can use ACHA. Yes, exactly. ACHA, any of the GRC tools, TrustPilot, ACHA, AuditBoard, any one of them, you can use it for to track your policy. Somebody said, could one have done the data protection policy and procedure in the same prompt? Okay, let's pause. I like that question actually. Yes, you can do many things in a prompt, but don't do it that way because it will distract the model. The model, we train the model, right? Whatever bot you use. So it's always smart, in my opinion, take one piece at a time. Fundamentally, yes, you can just say, oh, build all these things, but I would, for work purpose, you must do it one at a time, you know, because you don't want any noise, any distraction, anything that will mess it up. Just keep the prompt one at a time for work. For personal use, you don't care, just, well, do many prompt, but if it's work, just because it won't take us too long anyway, I can sneak in 10 minutes to focus on a task so that it doesn't distract because don't forget you have to defend it, right? So you don't want to do something that you are not even sure is this policy, is this procedure, which one came from. So you want to be streamlined. If it's for work, if you're building policy, don't mix it with procedure. Just stick to that and just make sure you understand it. That's why I said start with Word or Notepad because you've built it on your own knowledge before you put it in a prompt. The tools, AIs are supposed to make our life efficient. It's not taking over our life, really. You understand, as professionals. So make sure first, what would have taken us 3 days to figure, I'm asking you to just do 10 minutes. So it's a win for us all. But use that 10 minutes to think through it and say, what exactly is our business doing? What am I trying to do? Then after you've cleared your thought, you can now take that prompt into any of the AI bots you want to use, right? At that point. Okay, hopefully that helps. Okay, let's go to the so the first one, honestly, we've done it. I'll share the prompt with us in the group so you can have an idea of what those two prompts looks like for your personal use. Then after that, we would work on the last two procedure prompts. Do me a favor, once you receive it in the group, just give me a thumbs up. So I will send the first one would be for policy prompt. The second one is for procedure prompt. Once you receive it, let me know. I send it to the WhatsApp group. Okay. Can you all give me a thumbs up there just to make sure we got it? I sent it to the WhatsApp group or did I send it to the wrong group? Okay. Yeah, I got one already. Okay, good. All right. So that's really the crust of the prompt. So let me quickly share with us the second one I want us to quickly jump on. All right. So all right. So first one we're going to work on. The second project I'm going to make you let me share my screen. I've done it really for you guys, but you're going to work on it yourself this second time. Then the third part is you're going to, and this is a real life example. First project, you're building policy. Second one, you're reviewing and making recommendation to policy. Let's take it again. First one, you're building a policy, which we just did, right? And procedure. Second one, an existing policy. You're reviewing it and asking it to include some emerging trend. So the policy is existing, you're just adding some things to make it more robust to your business. So let's quickly go to the second one. I'll share my screen real quick. Let me highlight it in yellow, the ones you work on. Yellow. Sure. Come on. Allow editing. Okay. So you guys will notice here, this is the second document I'll share with you guys. Oh, you know what? It's okay. All right. Whatever I did, you guys are going to replicate it. That's all. So I'm going to make you guys replicate this. I just realized the same document is similar to what I did. So, but I will still make you do it anyway. So I'm going to send this to us. The first thing you're going to do, and please, one thing I'll challenge everybody. I know the first project will be, we are working as a team, but don't rely. I need you to do it yourself too, right? So don't say, because the truth is that life is funny. Life has a sense of, you man, believe it. You might think you're not the first to get a job and it's you. And guess who's going to do that job? You got to do it, sir, man. It's your show. So sometimes you might think, oh, well, maybe I will. No, you will be surprised. Personally, I've seen some exciting stories. You might think you're not the first to get a job. There's a need, your name came up, and you just realize, oh, you have a job. Okay, you got to execute too. I had somebody start her work this week. Oh, sorry, she's starting on Monday. She's probably on this call too. And she was panicking. Okay, okay. Hopefully that's not gonna be you. But she reached out and said, okay, I got this job. Oh, I'm ready. Oh, coach, what should I do? And this is funny. that might be you, but and this is the same thing I'll tell you too, just to make you reset your thinking. She said, "Can you customize a class for me so that what to expect when I get to the job? Can you do it for me now so that I'm starting on Monday, blah, blah, blah." I allowed her to listen well, to speak well. I was patient. I said, "Absolutely. I can customize something that will simulate what you'll be doing tomorrow," which I don't know. I have no idea what you'll be doing because, I don't work for I have no idea. And I'll charge you $10,000. Oh, really? Aha. I caught her attention because the truth is that number one, she was underestimating her capacity. She had enough already in her. The role is not a big deal. She was already telling me everything that role contained when I was asking her. She was ready, in my opinion. But naturally, for all of us, you get a bit scared and worried, and she reset her thinking because now she realized, oh, wait a minute, okay, all right, it's not a big deal. Number one, you don't even know what you'll be doing yet. You're about to start, you know? So, uh, I mean, somebody said, what should I say in the meeting the first day? For advice, first day, it's okay to keep your mouth shut for the first day, right? If you're not really, because most times, for your first meeting, you're better off to be a listener to understand their business process. People understand that. And if it's a meeting you started, you would have had your own questions before you go in there. The key is P5 theory. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. It's not like anyone is asking you to come to a company and save them that day. No, you know, learn their business process, learn their environment. Your role, your job is week 1 and 2. Understand their business, understand how they do third party risk, understand all their audit reports, issues they've had in the past. I'm telling you, in a week you'll be fine because you will know it more than them because now you've seen, oh, okay, these are all their issues they've had. Look at what their findings have been. Look at things they've not fixed. So you'll be fine in a week to know their environment. Because once you know their environment, it's easy to ask good questions. But not the first day they introduce you, you say, "Oh, I got it. I'm going to solve your problem." No, 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 no. You're listening and you tell them, "Hey, I'm new here, trying to get into the environment to understand more the issues we've seen and just be yourself, enjoy the process for a first opportunity." I can guarantee you, by the time you've looked at all their past issue, you get more comfortable because now you realize, oh, okay, oh, they've had issues like multi-factor authentication not set up, asset management not done. There are things you would have heard guaranteed in our program, 90% sure. That's one of the best feelings I always get when somebody tells me, oh, um, somebody said, uh, oh, yeah, I agree, Florence. I mean, don't stress that part of it, man. Don't, it's a waste of your brain calories that, oh, what will I do first job? Give me an offer first, people. Then we'll talk about what you do first job. Just focus. Let's get an offer. I'm here to see someone that won't know what to do when they tell you they're paying $120,000 or $100,000. Your voice will come out by force. Don't worry. Most time will be fine, man. Don't worry about stuff like that. Focus on just keep learning, develop yourself. But if you ask me to put my voice when you're paying me 100,000, I'll open it. I'll just try and make sure I don't say nonsense. That's all. And it's okay to say, you know what, I'll learn more, I'll figure out more. I'm still learning the process. I'm new. It's normal. I don't expect, as a matter of fact, if you come in week 1 and you articulate too much knowledge, like you know what we are dealing with, I'll look at you as a jerk, first impression, that this person does not even understand anything. You think you can fix it because there are so many contexts you are not aware of, right? And as over time, you now realize, oh man, areas I think I could come in and fix things quick, I now realize, oh, they don't have budget for it, so I can't even fix it. Oh, they don't have people to do this, I can't even fix it. And you can't control that, right? So don't think anybody that you met there was stupid, that they couldn't fix stuff. No, so your mind is thinking of what were their constraint that they couldn't fix this issue. So be a little bit subtle. Don't show arrogance because if you show arrogance, people will just know that really good job, Mr. Fixer. Boom, go. But they know that you will not be successful. So the main thing is just um, be very intentional to reach out to people that are in different areas, understand what the challenges have been, why they've not rectified issue. For example, they could tell you they've not built policy for certain areas, and you're worried. Wait a minute, remote work or work from home has been around for the last 3 years. What's going on? Why have you not built it? It's easy to assume that they were slothful, but you could find out along the line that the team responsible for it were working on a merger and acquisition. They didn't have time for it. So you now realize, oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Now, I'm not saying be silent all the time. I'm just saying your first 2 weeks, right? Use it to learn. Because don't call a meeting and be silent, right? But it's no big deal. You just the same way we are debating here is the way you debate or talk there. You are asking questions. And I can guarantee you, a lot of times it's the same way we are dealing with ourselves, you'll be dealing with them. The way we are challenging each other. That's why I love when we challenge each other respectfully, right? It's the same thing, really. It's not like we have the same common goal. I'm just asking you questions for us to get there. Help me to understand it. That's all. And it's a common phrase. Could you help me understand this? So you have given them power that, hey, I don't know it. Help me understand it. So when you say that to me, I feel okay. This person is humble enough to want to know how our business work.